5 minutes to spare. We got a little Tuesday Night War, AEW NXT. I'm not declaring it that. Fans aren't. Paul Levesque McMahon and Tony Khan made it clear they are. Oh, here we go. BC's got playback. Hold on. Check 1, check 2. Amplified, coming at you. My unit, can you hear me loud and clear? You guys got me? Let me switch that camera angle a little bit more. Hold on. Hold on, guys. There you go. There you go. Little bit better? What's up, unit? Nice. A little closer there. Get closer, man. BC, don't bite. Relax. All right. Guys, BC's live with you guys for the next 2 hours. Hopefully. Pending the stream, the weather, you name it. Blowing out mics, blowing out equipment. What's up, everybody? Who's up in here, man? Eric Leno dropping the truth bombs already. That's what I like to see. JR9 Gaming. It is a big night, bro. This is one of those nights. Hold on. If you guys don't mind, I'm going to put my playback on. Your playback is good. BC's going to rock his playback. There you go. All right. I had to hear myself for a second there, guys. This is one of those nights where you take it back old school, right? For those that say, well, just enjoy wrestling, right? Each company is concerned with themselves. Just enjoy all of it. Fuck off. Don't tell me to enjoy everything. No, enjoy. Do you know what enjoy means? The definition of enjoy is to take pleasure in. I take pleasure in taking a shower. I take pleasure in eating a nice Italiano clam sauce pasta. I take pleasure in some sexy time with a nice mamacita. No, I want to be entertained by my pro wrestling, which means I want my pro wrestling to captivate me. I don't need to enjoy it. It's not a pasta dinner, it's not sex, and it's not a nice hot shower after a long day of work. I don't need to enjoy pro wrestling. I need to be entertained by it. I need to be captivated by it. Do you know what a nice war does with WCW and WWF? It brought out the best out of both. It made WCW become Nitro. And WWF became the juggernaut it became because of WCW. It was almost put out of business. And not because WCW was getting big, it was because WWF was starting to lose its way. But no, a nice good old-fashioned battle helped pro wrestling. These type of wars are fun. They're needed for the pro wrestling companies, guys. You may not want to hear that. I understand. I just want to enjoy wrestling, Beasley. I want to enjoy 5-star bangers, Beasley. I want to see all the great wrestling action with the sequences, Beasley. I don't care. That's for you. That's fine. This channel ain't for that. This channel is to bring the very best. Raise our standards. Raise our expectations. Raise the bar. Be the very absolute best that these products can be, these shows. And the only way to do that, I said the only way to do that, is to be amplified. And if you're not going to be amplified, fuck off. That's it. Guys, there's no room for BS for BC, and there shouldn't be for you. If you ain't a part of the amplified movement, fuck off. Because I want the best out of wrestling. I don't want to just sit there and go, let's enjoy wrestling. Let's chant, this is awesome. Fight forever. Wow, did you see the 5-star banger? I hope Meltzy gives it 6 stars. No, I'm not a nerd, I'm not a geek, I ain't gonna watch wrestling like that. Tonight is fun. Tonight we're gonna do WWE's NXT versus AEW. They're gonna bring out the best in one another, and that's how it should be. I wish there was competition for WWE every Monday night and every Friday night for SmackDown. I wish Tony Khan's AEW had some competition. It would make them even better and probably put them over 1 million. I wish NXT every Tuesday had competition. Oh, by the way, we haven't even begun yet. I'm just getting amplified. I've had a lot of coffee. What's up, everybody? Carlos is joining us, man. James Miller. Joker! What up, Joker? Anthony Bowley. I got some gold card members up in here. NXT. Okay, guys, this is how we used to do it in the Attitude Era. I'm not doing two TVs. So we have Cody Rhodes kicking us off over on the USA Network. I just switched over to Dynamite. Christian Cage is talking. What's he saying? You guys are going to have to fill BC in a little bit here. I'm trying to run a show here. Okay, because Cody's entrance is happening, I'm going to listen to Christian Cage right now. So see, this could be how the audience is kind of viewing these type of things. That's why I'm glad we're doing this live. So Christian just said the first 30 minutes of Dynamite are commercial free. Of course, WWE's NXT announced that earlier today. And about an hour later, Tony Khan said he just got off the phone with Turner Networks and he too will be going a half an hour commercial free. So both brands are supposedly commercial free. Now AEW is taking a gamble here. They're going with an opening signature as Cody Rhodes is hitting the ring for WWE's NXT. Damn! So guys, I have 5 TVs and I got 3 cable boxes. You know what? I decided not to do side-by-side TV. I'm doing it old school. The old last channel button. Because I want you guys to see how BC did it back in the day. WCW, WWF, Raw Nitro. Captivate me. Tell me why my controller should be stuck on a certain channel. Like right now, it's over on NXT because AEW went to an opening signature. I wouldn't have done that. Go right to the action. Go right to something big. Christian Cage, for instance. I needed to hear what Christian had to say. He's going to be at ringside for Luchasaurus and Edge's match later. Nice Cody chant. Cody Rhodes in an NXT ring. What are they chanting at him? Oh, yeet. Cody Rhodes. They think he's drunk all the time now, ever since the media scrum. Hold on. So, what do you want to talk about? You know what? I've seen that before. So let me switch over to see what Dynamite's doing. Dynamite is bringing out, who is this? Bryan Danielson? Can you cut to a front shot? Oh, he's got a ponytail. All right, that's right. He's still rocking the ponytail. Bryan Danielson. I believe he's taking on Swerve for a #1 contendership of the TNT Championship, correct? Swerve's house. Oh, okay, so they're going right into a match to try to counter Cody Rhodes' big announcement. Something feels right, says Cody Rhodes. Of course, his father made NXT. Sorry, not sorry, Paul Levesque McMahon, Papa H. That was Dusty Rhodes's. Bring that a little bit up more. How do you like that? All right, a little better. Let me know. Guys, you guys have to tell BC when I should be switching over anywhere too, by the way. Announcements, he said. He's got more than one announcement. Hold on. This is going to bug me for a second here. Hold on. Watch out, guys. I got to bring this one a little bit up. There you go. A little bit better now. There you go. I was going to bug BC, man. I got to get that straight. Big Dusty chant now for Cody Rhodes. Let me switch back over to NXT, see if this match is AEW. Referee Aubrey Edwards. My goodness. These AEW referees, man. Stop using Canadian destroyers. I agree with that sign in the audience. You're overusing them and they're no longer special. Okay, what are you guys watching, man? Are you watching the beginning of Bryan Danielson versus Swerve, or are you listening to Cody's big announcements? Wait, one more. What was the first one? The Dusty Classic, right? That's what we think. The Dusty Classic is the first big announcement. And the second big announcement is Shawn Michaels has made it so Cody Rhodes is a special guest general manager of NXT for the night. Well, yippee, yay-ha, fucking motherfucker, yeah. Thank goodness. Dragunov. That's my boy, Dragunov, right there. Put him in the ring with Bryan Danielson. Fuck yeah. The crowd right now for AEW Dynamite is not into this match, but it did just begin. It's very technical right now. They're showing you that they can wrestle. You got a little golf clap. Very good. Saraya versus Shida later in the night. Also, Adam Copeland, Edge versus Luchasaurus. Dragunov. GM Cody, Joker. Damn right. Yeah, JR9 Gaming, for sure. One of mine as well, Dragunov. A technical match on AEW right now. Very technical. See what Dragunov's got to say. I don't know why. There we go. That's really going to bug me if I can't get that straight, man. All right, there you go. Much better. All right, thank you guys, man. I struggle with that camera angle all night. Dragunov with his NXT championship, his nice gold leather watch. What was that watch? Is that a Rolly? What's he wearing? Dragunov is really gassing up Cody right now, but Dragunov's being put on the map. A lot of eyeballs on Dragunov right now if they didn't know who this guy was. Over on Dynamite, Bryan Danielson and Swerve are looking at each other like, damn, dude. I brought my best wrestling game and you're matching me move for move. Sign of respect. Another golf clap from the crowd. Dragunov, Cody Rhodes still in the ring. Somebody else is coming down. Hold on. It could be Judgment Day because it looks like they're purple backing. Yup, it's Mommy and Sonny. Not Sonny. Dominic Mysterio and Rhea Ripley coming down now. Two different philosophies. NXT going with a straight up promo back and forth, where AEW is going straight wrestling match. I don't know if that's a good decision by AEW. You need more than just wrestling, man. But is this going to lead to anything for NXT? You know, you're hoping that all this leads to something we give a shit about. So they're starting with a lot of main roster talent. Cody Rhodes, Dominic Mysterio, and women's champion Rhea Ripley. JR9, where are we going? Are we going to do Dragunov Dominic tonight? Oh hold on. A lot of talking here. Okay, hopefully it leads to something. Let me go back to Dynamite here. Where's the wrestling here? Who's got the upper hand? Swerve with the upper hand. Crowd is just kind of just watching along. They're not amped up yet. We'll see when the action picks up. Punches to the rib cage of Bryan Danielson by Swerve. Back over on NXT. Dominic wants Dragunov one-on-one. $100 on the ups. I appreciate that, guys. Let's go to 200. No reason why not. I love this, man. I wish we could do competition every single wrestling show. I wish WWE versus AEW, WWE versus, well, the AEW is really the only competition. I would take the local bingo hall. When you have competition, it ups everybody's game. Dragunov says today is a day of celebration. I can't think of anything better than eating you alive in this ring. Dragunov is awesome. He says, Rhea, I'm going to smash your boy. It looks like Dominic versus Dragunov tonight. Oh, for the title. Oh, they're going to put the NXT title on the line. Imagine if Dominic gets the NXT title. Oh, is Cody going to be the special guest referee for this? Can't be Cena. He's in Braun Breaker. LA Knight! No way! In NXT Orlando? Oh no! It's LA Knight! They're not going to bring him out yet. LA Knight is there later tonight to be a special guest referee. They stacked this card, bro. Yeah. Who's driving up in a Honda? Oh, that's right. He does the commercials for it, doesn't he? John Cena just got to Orlando. He's looking at the Performance Center like, is this the place? A little different than the arenas I'm usually at. John Cena just arrived. LA Knight is going to be on the show later in a special guest referee format. Cody Rhodes, Dominic, Rhea Ripley starting the show. A major title match planned for later in the night. Dragunov versus Dominic. Braun Breaker versus Carmelo Hayes later. Cena in Hayes' corner. Paul Heyman will be in Breaker's corner. My girl Roxy versus Asuka, bro. Roxy. That's my girl right there in NXT. Roxanne Perez. We call her Roxy. I'm not going to explain why. If you know ROH, you know it. If you don't, you don't. That's Roxy. And she's about to have a matchup with Asuka. Damn, see, this isn't good. I forgot AEW. See, this is what I mean, man. This is what it's... I just switched back, and we're still in the same match. Bryan Danielson versus Swerve. The difference now is that the crowd is now on their feet, so the action clearly picked up during that promo. So that's what you expected to happen, as I told you guys. I don't know what Swerve was trying to do there. That was awkward. But Bryan Danielson goes for another awkward slide, and Swerve is able to capitalize. Very slow-paced match every time I check into it. So I wonder what it was that brought the fans to life. We're commercial free for both guys, so there's no room to really catch. I know there were some super chats. I'm going to get to those in as soon as I can. Everybody that sent a coffee to the channel, man, in those super chats, I'll make sure I get to every single one of you guys, I assure you. But both companies are commercial free. Asuka is now hitting the ring. Asuka versus Roxanne Perez. This, for me, I hate the word dream match or the words dream match. But man, I mean, this is as close to that for somebody like BC because of the respect I have for Asuka. And Roxanne Perez is just one of my favorite females in the wrestling business. So this is going to be interesting, man. I love this, man. I wish we could have competition on every single wrestling night. Man, do I miss the Monday Night Wars. Swerve over in AEW now going up to the top rope. Bryan Danielson has been just getting his ass whooped most of this match every time I turn into it. Swerve dives. I don't know what that was. So awkward. Swerve is like in slow motion. Danielson now ripping back that knee. Aubrey Edwards in good position to see the tap out or just say, hey, dude, give up and save your legs. Bryan Danielson applying that pressure. Swerve saying absolutely not. Crowd is now getting really into it. The bell just rang over on the USA Network. Asuka is taking on Roxy. Crowd already into it. Where are you guys planted, man? Chat, where are you guys at right now? AEW Swerve Danielson? Or are you with Asuka Roxy, man? I'm getting goosebumps. I love this shit, man. This is wrestling to me. Fuck enjoy pro wrestling. Each company, concentrate on yourself. Well, competition is going to raise their game. This is when you bring out the best in these companies, man. Concentrating on themselves, look what happened. It doesn't matter if it's Vincent Kennedy McMahon or Paul Levesque McMahon. Every Monday night, it's the same repetitiveness. You just saw the same shit on Monday, didn't you? And that's Paul Levesque McMahon we're hearing is 99% in power now. Well, told you, it's much more of the same shit Vinnie Mac was giving us. The only difference, we're pushing Tegan Nox. Thank goodness. Riveting television, Tegan. Yeah, BC's on a roll, bro. Roxanne and Asuka, what are you guys on, man? NXT, USA Network, NXT. I'm watching both, but NXT more so right now. NXT, but that's not too surprising for me, says Chair 9. Asuka and Roxanne, says Malachi. Asuka, Roxanne, says Jaden. I'm on the road, BC, but I'm just listening to you, says Tony. Tony, I appreciate it, bro. If it sounds like BC's all over the place, it's because I'm switching back and forth like I used to do in the Attitude Era, and I'm loving this shit. I'm just staying here, BC, says Renee G. Much love, Renee G. You guys gonna make me switch over, says Carlos. Carlos, where are you at? Are you over stuck on AEW? Let me switch over right now, man. I gotta see where my boy Danielson and Swerve is. Danielson now has the upper hand. Well, he did when we last checked, too. He had that knee ripped back. Stomping away on Swerve right now. Now the crowd is invested. See, you don't have to go high octane, by the way. Most of that match has been pretty slow, and the crowd will gradually get into it. They'll become invested because every move is being sold. You're taking your time and you're using psychology. You don't have to be so fast-paced and erratic to the point where the fans can't really care about it. I wish you see more of these Danielson Swerve type matches. Asuka and Roxy, man, never did I think I would see these two anytime soon, bro. Asuka back in NXT is mind-boggling. Same as Danielson and Swerve. Asuka and Roxanne, a slow pace. Right now, Asuka is holding back that arm, twisting it back a little, agonizing pain for Roxy. Over in AEW, the running flying kick to the face. Danielson went to do it again. He went into the turnbuckle and he knocked himself out because his ribs were so messed up. And because of that, Swerve capitalizes. Swerve top rope. Swerve takes his time, but dive bombs. Both feet flush on the upper chest of Danielson, but Danielson's able to kick out at 2 7/10. Nice kick out by Danielson. Back over on the USA Network. Roxanne is fighting off the attack from Asuka. Hits the ropes. Slingshots. Dive bomb. Asuka slingshots. Boom! Drop kick. Oh, thought she was going to kick up like Shawn Michaels. Roxanne is feeling the crowd a little bit. It's not going to help you from Asuka's shots, though. Roxanne's able to capitalize, take out Asuka for the second. She's trying to feed off the crowd. Get with her, crowd. Unless they're heavily behind Asuka. Suicide dive underneath the second rope takes out Asuka. She's not going to wait. She wants to put her right back in the ring. Maybe a quick pinfall. Got to go back over to Swerve and Danielson, man. I don't want to miss the hot finish. Swerve now has... Swerve has the foreign object. What the fuck was that? Has he got a belt, a dog collar? What's he got? Danielson with the fruitiest of roll-ups. 1, 2. Oh, Aubrey Edwards. That was a horrible... She has such an awkward count. There's the knees to the dome piece. 1, 2, 3. Bryan Danielson wins this matchup. Hangman Adam Page, man, with the assist, making sure that Swerve did not use the cheatery. And Bryan Danielson with a big W. Back over on the USA Network, Roxanne is really hammering down on Asuka. Asuka with one kick says, sit the fuck down, Roxy. 1, 2, 2 and 2/10. Look like Asuka pulled up Roxy just to twist her arm back and make her tap out. Roxanne's tough, though. She says, no, fruitiest of roll-ups, 1. Fruitiest of roll-ups, 2. 2 and 4/10. Asuka, another fruity roll-up, 1, 2. 2 and 1/10. Asuka back up. Roxanne on the offense. Tilt-a-whirl roll-up. Snap the legs back. Oh, she couldn't get it. Asuka now with the submission. There's some of the crowd is yelling tap, man. There's a lot of Asuka fans here. But Roxy is not going to tap that easily, I assure you. That's not in her nature. It's not in her blood type. Asuka, man, with those harsh, strong style snap mirror wrists. Throttling Roxy. It looks like she's knocked out. And she just literally knocked Roxy out, man. Wow. 1, 2, 3, that's it. She's checking on Roxy. Did you see that? She just checked her pulse, bro. Bro, that was badass. That wasn't real. I mean, that was obviously for storyline purposes. She checked her pulse. Asuka just literally checked the pulse of Roxy, dude. Maybe she did knock her out. I don't know. Those were some strong style fucking snap mirror wrists. Did she pop her? Boom! Boom! With the kick to the dome piece. Asuka's fucking badass, bro. Oh, shit. Asuka is that sumbitch. I've always said they botched her royally, man, and they continue to botch Asuka. There's no harm, no foul here with Roxy. I wish this was a longer matchup. I do wish that Roxy was presented a little bit longer, but man, she definitely had to lose against Asuka. I told you guys this. Who is this? Shotzi! Was that Kiana? JR9, who did Shotzi just take out? Shotzi Blackheart just showed up back in NXT. What's going on in AEW? I don't know. A lot of hot action right now in NXT. Oh, they're just singing Chris Jericho's song right now. Kiana James. Okay, yep, Kiana James. Thank you. So Shotzi showed up, took out Kiana James because Kiana was pissed off at Roxy. And Shotzi comes to save Roxy because Roxy was still trying to find out what state she was in. Paul Heyman has arrived to Orlando. This was a little bit earlier today, man. It's funny. He's got the same expression as John Cena. Is this the building? Because they're so used to arenas. Joker, I do agree. Roxanne is a beautiful lady, and she can wrestle, too. The problem is it's such a packed show. They couldn't give them that amount of time that we would have liked to have seen. If this was a PPV, and again, you don't need long matches to be a good match, but with Asuka and Roxy, easily 17, 18 minutes, at least bare minimum. But Roxy, as much as I love her, she had to lose this match. There's no way Asuka can show up to NXT and lose this match. As long as Roxy looked good, I'm okay with it. She got knocked out by Asuka. That was pretty badass. I mean, there's worse things in the world, right? I don't think she's going to be harmed too bad by that. And it was beautiful. Asuka checked her pulse after the match. Come on, bro. Over on AEW Dynamite, I think this is Powerhouse Hobbs coming out with Chris Jericho. Are they having a match or is this a promo? What are we doing? Oh, we're having a match. Powerhouse Hobbs versus Christian Jericho. Aubrey, are we on a referee shortage? Are they on strike in AEW? Why is referee Aubrey Edwards refereeing her second straight match? They probably finally fired Rick Knox. And Bryce Remsburg is probably next because they all suck. Aubrey ain't much better. Bare minimum right now. We're hitting the bottom of the barrel. They need referee training in AEW. Powerhouse Hobbs living up to his name. That's some power right there with Christian Jericho. Over in NXT, we got a Pub Rules match. Butch, Ridge, and Tyler versus Gallus. Pub Rules. JR9, is Pub Rules just like Falls Count Anywhere or anything goes? No DQ, no count out? There's a lot of beer on a table, I'll tell you that much. This looks like back in the fraternity days. This brings me back to college, and, well, I didn't really go to college, so you do the math, right? I was always showing up to those parties. What's the rules in this? Is this just like no DQ, no count? Oh my God, that's all. They made a bar, basically, guys. They made a pub. There's a dart. There's a whole dart board, and fucking Butch is digging a dart into Gallus right now, man. He dug a dart into the fucking taped hand of Gallus. Gallus is trying to use a fire extinguisher. He can't use it. So Butch or Holland gets it. Holland knows how to use the fire extinguisher. Jaden, sounds like this is Sheamus's Donnybrook match. Yeah, just a lot more beer. And they literally transformed this into a bar. Tyler Bate has a bowling ball and rolled it into a trash can that is holding one of Gallus. Was it coffee that got darted? Jared I, was that coffee? Pub Rules. So they're going to try to capitalize Powerhouse Hobbs and Chris Jericho with a straight anarchy match. Pretty damn fun right now, actually. But I do have to see what Dynamite is doing, man. Are we still in Powerhouse Hobbs? Oh, I thought Jericho just lost. He looked knocked out like Roxy, like Asuka just knocked out Roxy. Powerhouse Hobbs taking out Jericho. Crowd is not into this yet, but we saw this with Swerve and Danielson. Powerhouse Hobbs is neither, though. Oh, Butch just went through the beer table. Oh, is it a half an hour? They said a half an hour commercial free. Oh, it is a half an hour, guys. Half an hour is up, and they already went to commercial break on NXT. That means AEW must be going to commercial soon, too, no? Let me switch over to AEW. Their commercial's coming up soon. But they're not there yet, so I'm going to watch a little Powerhouse Hobbs. See what a commercial will do. This is picture-in-picture, but you know what? It still takes the viewer out of it, so if there's another company that's putting on some wrestling, I'm going to go to that during this commercial. Up Channel, welcome to the Gold Team. Up Channel just got his gold card, man. Everybody welcome in the Up Channel, please. Welcome to the Amplified Unit Channel membership. I love seeing my subscribers get their gold card, man. Just make sure it's always activated. The Up Channel. I appreciate you, dude. Welcome to the unit. Gold status. Jericho gets the upper hand on Powerhouse. Jericho with the cover. 1, 2. This is a weird match. Jericho can't lose, obviously. It's Chris Jericho. Powerhouse can't lose because you were building Powerhouse up for the longest time. How he defeated Wardlow months ago. To see him just lose like this tonight. This is a weird match to book because neither of them can lose. Bro, Tyler Bate just got flapjacked into a keg, dude. There's a keg in the ring, and Tyler Bate was chucked in the air and face first into the keg. That was wild, man. Still in commercial. Oh, Holland is chucking people. They're chucking the keg around, bro. Holland is taking people out with the keg. Back over on AEW, Powerhouse is lifting up Jericho, slams him down, Batista style. Powerhouse Hobbs is not fucking around with Jericho, so if Powerhouse loses this, there's going to have to be somebody involved or something. Ain't nobody beating Powerhouse right now. Powerhouse talking that shit too. I love it. That's the psychology, guys. Slow the pace down. You don't have to run around like a circus freak. Talk shit. Use psychology. Sell. I don't mind this Powerhouse Hobbs Jericho match. Back over in NXT. We're still in a picture commercial. Who is this? Kofi and Holland? Get out of the commercial so I can see who's in that ring. Jericho now working on the knee of Powerhouse. This could be the way Jericho wins this match. Take out the legs on these big dudes, and then they have nothing left. It's how you take out a tree. A tree is massive. How do you take it out? You chop it down from below, right at the trunk. Watch that thing go. Timber! Maybe not at the trunk, but you get the point. Chop it down. You're not going to go all the way to the top of a tree to knock it down, are you? No, take the legs out. All right, we're back. Pitcher in pitcher is no longer. NXT, Pub Rules, Gallus versus Holland, Butch, and Tyler Bate. Lots of main roster talent has already been used, guys, and we just began Q3. So far, Mommy, Rhea Ripley, Dominic Mysterio, Cody Rhodes, John Cena, Paul Heyman, LA Knight announced, Butch, Holland, already, Shotzi, Asuka. A lot of main roster talent already used in just 2 segments. I'm going to switch back over to NXT or AEW. I got to see who's winning this. Powerhouse Hobbs is still with the upper hand. The crowd is not into this match. I thought by now they would be a little more into it. It is very slow-paced. BC doesn't mind this. A lot of trash talk. Whoa! Powerhouse just like Roxy was knocked out by Asuka, Chris Jericho is knocked the fuck out. Powerhouse Hobbs with a monstrous victory. The crowd doesn't give a shit. Half of them aren't even standing. But I respect this type of victory. Man, they must see something. Jericho just did the deed. Powerhouse Hobbs. Jericho has not moved, man. Roxy and Chris Jericho are so far the MVPs in the night, let me tell you. Back over with the Pub Rules. The kegs are in the fucking corner now. There's dartboards. There's beer tables. There's bowling balls. I feel like we're back at the bar on a Friday night. But on Tuesday. Wolfgang! Oh man, don't ever do that again. He almost took his own career there trying to take out Holland and Butch. The pub goes on. I gotta go give some respect back over to Powerhouse, man. Powerhouse is still looking over at Jericho, talking shit, smiling. Man, Don Callis is loving this shit. Don Callis is like, yep, that's who I'm going to attach myself to. Wow, Jericho just was knocked out, bro. So far, we've seen on both brands. Roxy, a beautiful knockout by Asuka, and Roxy sold it beautifully. And Asuka sold it by checking her pulse. And then Chris Jericho knocked out by Powerhouse Hobbs. Very, very good. You gotta have these type of victories, man. You gotta have these type of losses. It looks like Aubrey is calling for help for Jericho, too. They're really going to sell this, man. Sell! Sell, yes! Take all the time you need. I'll watch this for 10 minutes as you put Jericho up on a stretcher. I love it. We're switching over to the comedy now with Adam Cole. Normally, I would like that, but there's more important shit going on than a little comedy segment right now. I got to go see the end of the Pub Rules match on NXT. You guys see how much we're flipping back and forth. These ratings are going to be fun, man. Whoever's going to win this, it's really just the eye of the beholder, the prerogative of the audience. And this is why ratings matter, right? What does the majority like more than the other? Maybe BC's in the minority. Possibly. The trick is for every company to tap into the majority. Tap into it, bare minimum. Now, what I wish, what I can speak. What I wish got. Oh, there you go. Oh, Tyler Bate totally missed. Oh no, he botched. See, that's why we don't need the flips and dives, especially in a Pub Rules match. You didn't have to do a 650, 790 plancha corkscrew. Totally botched, not needed. But the crowd doesn't give a shit because Holland's taken out a table. And if you take out a table to a pro wrestling crowd, it's basically like an orgasm in sex. They will pop like you've never heard a pop before. So a table is being set up. Oh man, there's so much to talk about. I can't even get the, I forgot what I was even going to say, man. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I wish they took some of this. This is a long match, this Pub Rules match. I wish they took some of this and gave it to Asuka and Roxy, man. If you're going to dedicate this much time and it's not even Dragunov Dominic or Braun Breaker versus... Ooh, Gallus just being chucked out by Holland. Or Braun Breaker versus Mello. You know, it's not even those type of matches getting this amount of time. It's a Pub Rules match. It's good. Crowd on their feet. Lots of action. Chaos aplenty. Just wish we gave this time to Roxy and Asuka. Looks like Butch is going through a table. I got to see this table spot. Who's on AEW right now? What's on AEW now, guys? It was Adam Cole in the comedy segment. Somebody tell me if I should be switching. Gallus is just drinking beer now. Coffee's about to go through a triple power bomb. A coffee bomb? Oh, a coffee bomb! A triple coffee bomb! Tyler Bate gets the victory over Coffee. Pretty cool finish. All three members put him in a coffee bomb. Gallus ends up taking the L on this one. Orange Cassidy versus Phoenix, you guys are telling me. Let's see here. What the fuck happened to... Oh, that was the celebration. Orange Cassidy versus Phoenix. Well, I thought Phoenix was taking on... Wait, when is Phoenix taking on Mox? I thought that rematch was already... I thought Mox was taking on Phoenix, or is Mox still not cleared? Oh, Mox isn't cleared. That's what happened. Oh, okay. All right. I got you guys. I appreciate it. Moxley did not get cleared. Wow, that's big because he was supposed to get the belt back tonight. He was getting that title back. Well, they ain't giving it to Orange Cassidy, are they? I don't think they want it on Phoenix. And I think that's why they were going to hotshot it right back to Mox. Wow, so I think they're still going to probably just wait. So how do you have Orange Cassidy lose this match? Let me see. NXT. Let me see. NXT. Ooh, NXT is in a little bit of a commercial here. Becky Lynch's book. Is this her autobiography? Man, why I have a moment. Hold on, I got a moment. Let me get over here. Come on, let's see if I can do this. Man, I got to give a shout out to some of my super chatters, man. Come on, why Phoenix is doing an entrance and why WWE is in a little fucking NXT's in a little commercial. Come on. See all. See all. Where's the super chats? I know I saw them. Oh, here we go. I got the list right here, guys. Colin, you up in here? Colin with a 2-spot. I'm at work, but here's a coffee/monster for the stream. Colin, I appreciate you, dude. I'm going to crack. I haven't even had time to crack this. This is my 12th coffee of the day/night. But Colin, I appreciate you, dude. MD 2.0 with a 10-spot. Couple of coffees. Hey, BC, just jumping in to say what's up. Do you have any advice for me finishing up wrestling school on how I can captivate? MD20, first of all, congratulations on finishing up wrestling school. The best advice I can give you, know who and what you are. Know what you want to accomplish. Relax. RELAX. Leave the flips and dives alone. Okay? Psychology, sell, make people feel. When you do that, MD, you're going to rock this wrestling world. And I'll be proud to say you're an amplified unit member before you made it big. Appreciate you, bro. Go kick some ass in these organizations. Tell them BC sent ya. Maybe one day, I'll manage ya. Tegan Nox is also at NXT. Tegan Nox is at NXT. She just had an NXT championship match against Becky last night. John Cena is like a freshman in college. He's trying to work his way around the dorms. He's like a kid, first time in a candy shop. He's like, whoa, pretty cool. I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, a lot of congratulations over to MD right now, too, man. Pretty cool. Oh, guys, I got to go back over to the match. There's a lot of commercials right now for NXT. So let me go back to Cassidy and Phoenix. Although I do also have to make sure that all my super chats are being appreciated. Big Nang with a 2-spot. I'm here with you, BC, and the unit, DVRing both shows. Fuck yeah, man. I've never DVR'd anything in my lifetime, guys. That's a true story. BC has never DVR'd anything. Probably wouldn't know how to use a DVR. That's what I mean. I'm old school. Make me care enough to watch live. And if I have too much business out in the world, then guess what? I will find a way to catch that show in its entirety. But you should always strive to watch it live. Live. That's when you know you're pulling or doing your best in pulling in the best audience imaginable. Of course, there's going to be times you can't catch it live. Strict Tango 2-spot. Do you see Mercedes Moné showing up on Dynamite tonight? I don't know about tonight. That would be the shocker of the night easily. Way more than a Undertaker tease and most likely appearance. Mercedes shows up, that takes the W of the night. That was a tilt-a-world ×2 by Cassidy right there, man. Freshly squeezed, going for it all already against Phoenix. Derek Fleming Jr., 2-spot. Feels like 1999 at my aunt's crib on Monday night. There's that special feeling for sure. Derek Fleming Jr., there's definitely that special feeling of watching tonight and just being excited again, because both companies have to do their best. There's viable competition that is going to steal their audience. Man, when that is there in front of you, that's an electricity that cannot be contained. Love it. Whoa, what? New international champion Orange Juice freshly squeezed Cassidy on a roll-up. It was like that crucifix style roll-up. You're just kind of holding them down. That was quick. Freshly squeezed orange juice Cassidy. The streamers are going, the confetti. Juan says Phoenix was injured, so it does make sense. Man, they really wanted to get that to Mox, though. So you didn't have to defend. You could have thought of something to wait. Mox would be cleared in another 7 days, then have Phoenix drop it pretty quick. But this was so quick that, yeah, you got to believe that Phoenix's injury is way more than they were letting on. And you got to be careful with that. That's where people start claiming it's a sloppy shop. Somebody is so injured that they can't have a 5-minute match. You got to be careful with that stuff. Orange juice, man. Damn. Tony Storm's been putting on some really good work, but I got to check in on NXT. We're talking about college football and NXT. So NXT, this is where AEW can capitalize, and they just did. They probably saw that NXT was in a commercial break. Tony Khan said, no, now. Ring the bell, new champion. That's what they do with these wars, guys. Back in the day, they did this with Nitro and WWE Raw. You would call quick audibles, depending on who was in commercial break. So you can say Phoenix was injured. That's why it's a fast count. Quick championship switch. John Cena's out now, though. Competition just picked up big time. John Cena is now making his way out to that Orlando-based crowd. Cassandra Love with that 5-spot coffee. If they do it better, not mess it up all the time. Fire Funhouse. I am really amped about this. Should be done. I don't quite understand that, Cassandra Love. It doesn't make sense in the chat, but I don't understand exactly what you were going for. But I do appreciate the coffee. Thanks for being up in here. John Cena hyping up that crowd, man. That is a fortunate Orlando crowd, thinking you're just going to see a regular NXT when you get the tickets, and you find out it's a mega NXT. Now AEW is in commercial. Toni Storm is just wilding out like she's Marilyn Monroe on a lot of supplements. Whoa, Toni Storm. Hold on, I'm sticking with Tony for a second, guys. Sorry, John Cena. I don't know. Toni Storm is having an absolute seizure, man. Make sure she's all right. What is Toni doing? She's lost it. I like it. Man, Tony's got the legs. Look at Toni Storm. You can show those bitches any day. I don't know. John who? What about John Cena? I have no idea. What in the world is Toni Storm? Why am I captivated by Toni Storm right now? What am I doing? This is what's got my attention. Toni Storm. Freaking out. Oh no, Burlington Coat Factory. Fuck off. I'm originally from New England. I don't need your coats. We wear hoodies when it's 10 below out. It's what you do in New England. You wear a hoodie because we're badass. You go to New York City and everybody's got a coat. Freaking coat people. And because of that, there's places like Burlington Coat Factory. All right, what's John Cena saying, guys? Sir Charles, Braden's wear coats. I love it. It is my honor to be allowed to share space with you tonight. Cena finds a way to make you like him, right? Like, nobody can be that nice, right? Nobody can suck up that much, right? Jonathan Cena can. Thank you, Cena. See that? When you say a lot of nice things, you're going to get a thank you, Cena chant. I like it. No shade, man. I've been enjoying Cena's work since he came back. I'm going to get to the other super chats when I have an opportunity, guys. I know there was more. I see them up. I see the list. Everybody is going to get a shout out in the super chats. I assure you guys. I appreciate the coffees. Speaking of, if you don't mind, I'm going to crack one of those coffees that you sent, BC. I appreciate it. And put the mic up. I want to drop the mic here, man. There we go. There we go. I'm going to crack a coffee, guys. Hold on, while John Cena is spitting. We are all NXT, he says. All right, he's really sucking up to this crowd, man. That's John Cena for you. Oh, Cassandra Love, I got it. The Wyatt 6 thing, trying to reignite that. You know I'm down with that. I have a lot to say about that and Bo and everything. So I'll be making a vid about that soon, Cassandra Love. Braun Breaker coming out, guys. Face to face with John Cena in a minute. Hold on. Before Braun starts saying anything, let me go over to AEW, see what we're doing. Oh, I just missed. Who is this? Dan Garcia gets more camera time than anybody in AEW. I don't understand it. That's not even shade to Dan Garcia. I don't know what Tony Khan's obsession is with Dan Garcia, but damn, you can take him off TV for a moment. Meanwhile, Ember Moon is hidden in ROH. Keith Lee, I gotta freaking search high and low to find a Keith Lee, and he's a big dude. I shouldn't have to do that. The fine folks at Starbucks supplying BC with a mocha frappuccino. Salute, unit. As we end hour 1 with Hangman Adam Page coming to the ring with AEW. And if I flip back over to NXT, John Cena is face-to-face with Braun Breaker. Salute, unit. Braun said they came here to see me. Bro, he sounds just like his father and his uncle, the Steiner brothers, man. Salute, JR9. Salute. Oh, Malachi. Every time he talks, I hear Scott Steiner and Rick Steiner. He sounds just like... Genetics are crazy, bro. Oh, no. Cena might cut him up. Cena cuts these dudes up usually, embarrasses them. Hopefully he just keeps this kind of kayfabe-ish. Because he's annihilated Roman Reigns, Austin Theory, and so many others. This is a teachable moment right here, man. Braun's is last. See, Cena is just too good on the mic, and a lot of wrestlers today, guys, the last 10 years plus, they can't keep up with Cena on the mic. So Cena knows this, and he cuts them up. He embarrasses the shit out of them. Oh, Braun Breaker just threw a right hook over on Cena, knocked Cena right down, dude. Braun's about to deliver a spear. Cena ducks out of the way. Breaker into the corner. Attitude adjustment. Breaker is able to get out. Breaker underneath the bottom rope. Breaker escapes. John Cena's pissed off. Cena's looking at him like, rookie, you got a lot to learn. Nice cheap shot. You didn't have follow through. I think we're going to do Dragunov, Dominic for the NXT title next to start hour 2. In case you guys are wondering, maybe you're on AEW if you care. Dragunov versus Dominic is going to be next. LA Knight is going to be the special referee, guys. If you missed the beginning of NXT, Cody Rhodes is the general manager tonight. And LA Knight has been appointed the special guest referee for the NXT Championship impromptu match. Let me go back over to AEW. What are we doing? Hangman versus who? Who is this? Switchblade Jay? I think we got Switchblade. Yeah, it's Switchblade. Man, these two could easily be a tag team. On an aerial shot, these two would easily be a tag team. You think they're brothers or something, bro. Jay White versus Adam Page right now in AEW. Damn. Cascading over the top. Talk that shit to the gold. Not the amplified unit gold. This is Bullet Club gold, guys. Were they riding... Wait, Bang Bang Gang riding big wheels? Were they up channel? I didn't see that, man. Were they really riding big wheels? That's funny if that's the truth. Were they coming to the ring with big wheels? Because I do have to see that at some point. That'd actually be funny. AEW is currently in a picture-in-picture break. Let me go back to NXT. NXT, I think, is in a commercial, too. Yes, they are. NXT is rocking a commercial. So 2 commercials. AEW currently in a picture-in-picture, however. This is a good time for me. Sontivia Major. Yes, they were, Bees. What? They were on fucking Power Wheel big wheels? That would have been freaking hilarious, man. That sucks I missed that. Let me go over to, who was this? A 20 spot. Swift, 718 with a 20 spot, bro. A little mini banger. That's several coffees to the channel. Swift, 718. Mad props to you, dude. I don't know if you're still up on the channel, but Swift, 718. I see that 20 spot, man. Salute, BC. Get another coffee on me. Brooklyn is in here. Hey, salute to Brooklyn. I was just there literally a few hours ago. And that's with 2 other uploads today, by the way. We did the Packers NFL review this morning, Monday Night Raw's review this afternoon, and now the live stream. Let me give a salute over to Brooklyn and 718. And by the way, Swift 718, that's more than a coffee, bro. That's several. So I salute right back to you. Swift 718, salute, dude. I appreciate you. Brooklyn! Yeah, I was all over Brooklyn. Last week, I've been over Brooklyn more than any other borough. I don't know exactly why. Just a lot of business in Brooklyn this week. I was down too by the Naval Yard. I don't know, Swift 18. Do you know where the Naval Yard is? Where they have like the Steiner Studios and all that. I had to stop at the studios for paperwork. I was just down there, so I had to get off on the G. And then I had to walk like 10, it was long, man, like 10 avenues. Can't they put a subway closer to the Naval Yard? Come on, Brooklyn. Oh, too funny. All right, we're back on NXT, guys. Back from commercial break. And over on AEW, are we back from picture-in-picture? No, AEW went to a straight commercial break, guys. So we're going to stick with NXT, who is back from their commercial break. Oh, how you doing, huh? Tony D'Angelo talking to Cody Rhodes with Stacks. Always have time for my fellow Italianos. Frickin' Tony D. Ring a ding ding, bada bing, bada boom. Get the fuck out my room, huh? How you doing? Cody and Tony D. I love this, man. They're trying to pitch this idea to Cody. The Bada Bing, Bada Boom Battle Royal set in motion next week. Jer9, I couldn't hear every word. What is it going to? The Battle Royal, what exactly are they trying to pitch? Oh, Baron Corbin, guys. Uh-oh. Do you guys hear that sound? That could be the sound of channels turning right now as we speak. BC's being one of them. Oh, no. Literally, guys, Baron Corbin just made me go back to Switchblade and Hangman. Tell me when Baron Corbin is off my TV, please. Thank you. Tag team battle royal, winner faces Tony and Stacks at Havoc. Okay, I thought there was more to it because they were going on and on with their story. I was just captivated. I couldn't hear everything. The earbuds are kind of locked in for my own playback. That's why I'm relying on you guys a lot for some of these promos tonight. Swift, 718, 7-month membership. Brooklyn Navy Yard. They shoot a lot of TV shows and movies there. Sand Street or Flushing Side. Maybe Gold Street. Where was I, man? I think Flushing. Yeah, it was Steiner Studios. It's funny you say that because it was an actual studio. Steiner Studios. Maybe that's Flushing Side, actually. Because I was off the G. And then I had to walk a very long way. So yeah, you're exactly right. They film a bunch of movies and shows. It's called Steiner Studios. Swift, 718, you know, bro. I don't remember the stop it was. That's all I can remember. I had to get off at that, and it was the only stop. There wasn't anything closer. I had no choice. Trust me, I checked. I didn't mind the walk anyway. It was beautiful out. Is Baron off my TV, guys? Corbin is done talking. Thank you, Storm. Oh, fucking A, Baron Corbin. I missed LA Knight's entrance. Fucking Baron Corbin. Fucking dude. I was looking forward to LA Knight's pop in Orlando. Fucking Baron Corbin gets on the screen before LA Knight. I want to get a title. I want to have wrestling matches. I want to act like I'm a wrestler. Nobody cares about you, bro. Nobody cared about Lone Wolf. Out of all of the characters, the Lone Wolf was the best, I guess. Happy Corbin, Broke Corbin, King Corbin. What other Corbins were there? Constable Corbin? Did I say King Corbin? Yeah, Mustard Corbin, Sir Charles, was Broke Corbin. Fuck. WWE, AEW, NXT, the local bingo hall, TNA, GCW, MLW. Doesn't matter the promotion. Get the fuck out. Find a character and a personality that's going to connect. I tell ya. Juan, they lost me, bro. I turned the channel over to Switchblade and Hangman, which I got to go back to, by the way. Because we're just doing introductions for Dragunov and Dominic Mysterio, and I already missed LA Knight's entrance. I'm pissed off, man. I don't know who would think it's a good idea to put Baron Corbin on TV. JBL's Corbin, Big Nang. Yes, that was another version. Wrestling God Corbin. That's 7 Baron Corbin characters that didn't work, and you had to get brought back to NXT. At that point, bada bing, bada boom, get the fuck out the room. Oh, we're in a picture-in-picture commercial now with Switchblade and Hangman. So now I'm going back to LA Knight, who I think just said fucking words, and I missed that too. Fucking A. I'm missing all of LA Knight, man. I'm just going to watch Dragunov and Dominic. You guys tell me when I should be turning back to Switchblade and Hangman. Ooh, Dragunov is going to teach Dominic a lesson, dude. Seriously. If you've never been in the ring with Dragunov, he's going to show you what it means to work like it's your first week in the business. You ain't taking tonight off, Dominic. Dragunov doesn't have an average speed or an average decimal on his radar system. He's just all systems go all the time. Gotta crack this coffee. Let me set the microphone down if you don't mind. Push this back. Gotta get some more coffee. 200 on the ups, guys. I do appreciate that. I just noticed that. Let's go to 250 live if you don't mind, because the thousands that catch this later, they're gonna see that we rocked out amplified status, and they will then follow suit, smash the up, and help the algorithm. So one hand washes the other. What you guys are doing live is going to help out the thousands afterwards. Everybody plays their part, and BC will be rocking with the unit, man. I appreciate you guys big time. Take that to 250. LA Knight as a referee in his boots and his glasses, guys, and his vest on. How funny is this right now? Let me know if I should switch back to AEW. If anybody is pinned on AEW, let me know when Switchblade and Hangman is really picking up, please. Because right now, Dragunov is one of my favorite in the business right now. In the whole industry, Dragunov is one of my top stars. So I do want to watch his work. But let me know if I should be switching back. Salute, unit. Let me get a swig if you don't mind. Yeah, Dragunov Dijak several months ago. Jer9 Gaming, my right-hand man on the channel, can tell you what event that was, but it was like a pay-per-view PLE type deal, and or maybe it was a glorified Tuesday night show. But Dijak Dragunov, maybe it was like Last Man Standing or some shit, but Dragunov, I just said, you know what? I've seen this guy. I like his work. Now I love his work. Dragunov, a little lumped up right now, though, man. Dominic Mysterio was able to get him. Nice shot. Dragunov kind of reeling. We're going into a commercial right now. All right, I'm switching back over to... Oh, JR9. Battleground was the event. Thank you, JR9. I appreciate you, dude. I couldn't think of the event. JR9, was that Last Man... Yes, Last Man Standing. Appreciate you, brother. If you guys ever have a chance to go back, I know time is precious, attention spans, we're all busting our ass 24 hours a day, basically. There's not enough hours in the day. BC hears you, trust me. If you ever have a moment, check out Battleground, Last Man Standing, Dragunov Dijak. You will not be sorry. Thank me later. I'm over on AEW right now, guys. Hangman Page, Switchblade. Crowd is sitting down. There's been moments where they kind of got hyped and then they kind of sit back down. There's been a lot of sheer wrestling matches. Tony Khan needs some story development tonight, guys. We are 69 minutes, about to be 70 minutes into the show, and so far I'm not seeing anything on AEW that's really like storyline driven. Like, let's rock a story tonight. You still got plenty of time. They're doing some good wrestling matches. That's a plus. It's a wrestling show. You get wrestling matches. I get it. But, I mean, you don't want the crowd just to be sitting there like a bunch of fucking lumps on every match, you know? And then toward the end, they get on their feet for the last 2 minutes. You know, you want to excite your crowd, man. Let's pump up the show for AEW. I'm not getting a sense of urgency with this show. Powerhouse knocking out Jericho is probably the highlight, more than Freshly Squeezed winning the championship off of Phoenix for BC. Over on NXT, I mean, it's almost an unfair fight because there's so many stars, man. Right now, I'm seeing Dominic Mysterio wrestle Dragunov with LA Knight as the special referee and Rhea Ripley, the WWE Women's Champ, on the outside. John Cena was just in the ring with Braun Breaker. Asuka took on Roxy, knocked her out and pinned her. Holland and Butch are throwing around kegs of beer and bowling balls. Paul Heyman has shown up. It's almost an unfair fight, man. That's what I mean. AEW needs to tap into something that's going to make everybody put the remote down. Right now, we can easily switch back and forth to Switchblade and Hangman. Yeah, JR9. Yeah, it's absolutely unfair. Paul Levesque knows what he's doing. That's why he sent the whole cavalry to Shawn Michaels. Paul Levesque McMahon is ruthless. He learned from Vincent Kennedy. And he doesn't care about fair. He has a beef with Tony because Tony kicked him off of Wednesdays. He didn't forget that, man. And Paul Levesque heard that he was going to Tuesday nights. Paul Levesque ain't fucking around. So Paul doesn't care if people call it unfair. Paul doesn't care if you say, hey, that's not cool. That's not right. That's cheap. Paul doesn't care, bro. Paul wants the victory tonight. He wants the ratings. Oh, Switchblade got him. Switchblade got him. Oh, he took that Chad Gable suplex, but Hangman kicked out at 2 4/10. Oh, there we go. Yeah, James Porsley, absolutely decent matches on Dynamite for sure, but they always have. I always feel their wrestling is pretty decent and good even, consistently. I don't think AEW's problem is the wrestling, but a wrestling show needs a lot more, and I feel like this is one of those Dynamites that really needs to check off every box, really captivate an audience that normally doesn't tune in. That was a botch right there by Hangman. Something happened there where they both just looked at each other off of the buckshot lariat. So Hangman went for the buckshot lariat and just stopped. Hangman was supposed to do something. I mean, Switchblade. Switchblade just stopped and froze. That was a huge botch. Hangman is not going to let that fly, man. Oh, fruity roll-up. Nobody kicks out of a fruit roll-up. 1, 2, 3. Hangman Adam Page has been defeated by the awe-inspiring, ultra-devastating fruit roll-up. Switchblade with the fruitiest of roll-ups on Hangman. That is the second roll-up of the night. We are counting the crucifix roll-up that Phoenix took from Freshly Squeezed. So that's 2 fruity roll-ups so far. So if you did go to the grocery store tonight, take some of your fruit and chuck it at the screen because AEW is getting fruity tonight. Hangman's pissed, bro. He's limping like a... He's just limping up the aisle. He's like, fuck this, man. MJF. Business has just picked up. And doesn't it figure my boy Dragunov is wrestling? Damn it. Against Dominic Mysterio. LA Knight is a special guest referee. Super kick to Dragunov. I'm going to have to switch over to MJF, but I have to wait. I have to wait until I'll switch back to MJF. He's doing an entrance, unless he's going to shoot a promo at the top of the ramp, which I doubt it. Maybe he'll come to the ring. Dragunov, tilt-a-whirl, goes for the clothesline. No, Dominic ducks, slingshot. Ricochet into the second rope, 619 status if he can connect. Dominic hits the rope, 619. Got it. Dragunov still on his feet. No! Timber falls backwards. 1, 2. LA Knight. 2 and 7/10. Dragunov kicks out. Back over to AEW. I love this. Can we just do this every Tuesday? I love watching wrestling when two companies are battling in BC. They're fighting for our attention, bro. Captivate us. Switchblade MJF, back and forth promo. MJF at the top of the ramp, Switchblade in the middle of the ring. Bang, bang, gang behind him. I'll try to hear what they're saying, guys. Hold on while I swig some coffee. Shoosh, please, is what Switchblade is telling the crowd. Swoosh, please. MJF is pissed, bro. Look at MJF. I love when MJF is just serious, ready to rock. You want the bang bang belt, the triple B? I love that. Shut the fuck up. You know what I love about Turner Networks? They don't beep it out like Fox and USA Network does. So you get to hear shut the fuck up. MJF, I know you better than you know you because I was you. What a line, huh? Superman punch? No, 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 no. Don't end it yet. Hold on. Who was that? JD McDonuts? Is McDonuts still getting his ass whooped? Trick Williams has Rhea Ripley in his arms. Mommy! Superman! Oh no, he got the fucking knee right to the dome piece, right into a pinning combination. 1, 2, 3, LA Knight pins Dragunov over Dominic. Dragunov wins this match. Trick Williams had Rhea Ripley in his arms. I think it was JD McDonuts. McDonuts got his ass whooped. Again, McDonuts has been getting his ass whooped left and right. Trick Williams had a new mommy for a second, guys. LA Knight celebrating with Dragunov. What a sight. Two of my favorites in the industry right now, guys. Gotta listen to MJF. Man, both companies with some... these are some captivating segments right now. This is hard. This is where you really got to go back and forth. MJF is heated, man. If those schmucks weren't behind you, I would have already broken your legs and broken your neck and taken back what's mine, he says. My boy Dijak. Oh no, Corbin, not Corbin. I will change the channel right the fuck now. What is Corbin doing? Dijak laid out Dragunov. What did Baron do? Did Baron take him out first? JR9, what am I missing? Dijak, Dragunov, are they going again, JR9? I was just talking about how that match just is captivating beyond belief. If we're going to run it back, deal, I'm in. Mello and John Cena backstage right now. This MJF promo is taking forever, man. They're laughing their asses off because they're like, you just want us to give you the belt back? You think it's that easy? Says if you can't be patient, just come on down and take it. Yeah. That's some WWE shit. So they just said if you can find 3 people, 3 friends, we'll have an 8-man tag match. All of this is to get to an 8-man tag match? Jade Cargill! Switched over to NXT, Jade Cargill. Shawn Michaels is greeting Jade Cargill, guys. Lola Vice coming down to the ring now. Elektra Lopez. Talk about a fine woman. Are they still doing the promo on AEW? This is a 97-minute promo. What is this leading to in AEW? Does anybody know? What am I missing here? Is this just an 8-man tag to get the Triple B back? MJF is heated. JR9, Heyman talked to Ava. I missed Ava. Oh no, Simone Johnson. Paul Heyman was talking to Rock's daughter. I'm on AEW because I keep thinking there's something big that's going to happen after this 97-minute promo, right? But there better be a big, like, something, man. The crowd is waiting for a big hook. I don't think it's leading to anything. That was all just to hype up MJF and Jay White Full Gear, and then an 8-man tag before that. What the fuck did I wait? I missed Paul Heyman and Ava Raine for that shit. I tell ya. Oh, hold on. NXT's in a commercial break. Now I have time for this 97-minute shit. AEW's in a commercial too. They're both in commercial break. So let me go over to some of my supers real quick, man, while I have a moment, because we don't have many moments where both are in commercial. So let me utilize this time right now. I want to give a big shout out over to Jimmy Fingers, 19219. LOL at Marilyn Monroe on supplements. Dude, did you see it, Jimmy Fingers 19? It looked like she's Marilyn Monroe, which was a beautiful woman, obviously, who had a lot of extracurricular activity. Supplements. Jimmy Fingers 19. Appreciate you, brother. I gave you a shout out in one of these streams earlier, too, with that 10 spot in the Super Thanks recently. So hopefully you caught that shout out. Jimmy Fingers 19. Swift 718 Brooklyn. 5-spot coffee. Damian Priest is exactly what WWE wished Corbin would have become. And much quicker as well. Swift 718. Absolutely. John 10, 2-spot. Heyman trying to recruit Rock's daughter, Ava. Yeah, man. I just found that out in the chat and I'm pissed off. Hold on. Tony Storm is once again. What is Tony doing? What is happening right now? This might be the best part of Dynamite, bro. What is she doing? She's absolutely lost it. She's been hitting the, she's been hanging out with Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso too much. Miss Storm, you are needed on set. What is she doing? Oh, just give me 3 hours of that shit. 2 hours. It's not a 3 hour show. 2 hours of that. John, 10. That is wild, man. Paul Heyman trying to recruit The Rock's daughter. Hey, man. If you can't beat them, join them. Tony freaking Storm. That's funny, man. What happened to Tony? I'm loving it, bro. Sometimes it's something quirky like that, something wild, something so stupid it captivates you. I was watching that commercial over USA Network's commercials. Let me see what's up in the chat. James Shrimp Fajitas, JR9, Eric Leno, McCall, JJ, TKC4. Uh-oh, hold on. Big Kev. The heck? Pressing buttons over here. Lorenzo, G. Glover, Derek Fleming Jr., Keyshawn, Batty Banks, James, Mr. Big 200, a lot of gold card unit members. I love seeing those gold cards. Alicia Vukovic, I got Big Nang, right? Cloud, Iman, John 10, Cassandra, James Miller, JGR4. Eric Isaac, DC Lanier, Muhammad Isa, Jack Brewer, Dante Jaron 23. Salute, guys. Shutting my own mic off here. Who do you got? Sheeta coming down. Sheeta, I believe, is taking on Saraya for the Women's Championship, correct? I've always been high on Sheeta. Are we doing Baron Corbin again? Baron Corbin again? How is Baron Corbin on a third segment tonight? Cody's putting him in a match next week. Cody's putting him in a match next week and the winner he'll go and take somebody else on for a championship opportunity. I don't even know what's going on, man. I don't know why Corbin's on this show. JR9, who are all these people, man? I recognize a few of them. I don't know who the guy in the red shirt is. I don't know who that is. Danny Palmer, my favorite wrestler in the world. Danny Palmer, guys. That's a joke, obviously. I don't know who Danny Palmer is, but she's about to get beat by Lola Vice and the lovely Elektra Lopez. Constipation Corbin, Dave. You know it, Dave. DeMonte Ty Drew's up in here too, by the way. Ballsy move here, man. They're doing a jobber match. Danny Palmer versus Lola Vice. This is obviously a downer match after what we just witnessed with Dragunov, and you still have Mello coming up against Braun. So this is obviously what you call a downer match. Let everybody relax, catch their breath, so they're really amplified for the main event. This happens all the time at paper, or at least used to at pay-per-views and whatnot. Yo, Swift 718, 10 spot, couple coffees, gold status. Swift 718, Brooklyn. Paul would have had a better time against Khan on Wednesday nights if VMAC would have used Monday, Thursday nights to truly promote NXT and bring awareness and interest to his mainstream audience. Possibly. The problem is that Paul Levesque started to lose what brought black and gold to the dance. A lot of people just say Vince ruined it. But the truth is, Paul Levesque was starting to lose focus. I think a lot of people don't realize that. It's not shade to Paul Levesque. I give Paul Levesque a lot of praise, actually, for a lot of shit. But he started to lose focus. McMahon was already footing the bill and losing money. NXT never made him a profit. So it's the lesser of two evils, man. And before you knew it, they were getting their ass kicked by the new cool kid in school. When AEW came around, they were the cool kids. Paul Levesque never stood a chance. And believe it or not, it was way before Vinnie Mac had anything to do with it. Paul Levesque's NXT was just not the cool thing anymore. And he couldn't really find that, man. The original black and gold was gone at that point for a couple of years. And you saw it starting to get diluted by the year, by the month. It was only a matter of time. Paul Levesque's best years are behind. Unfortunately, on the main roster with full power for Raw and SmackDown, it might improve a little bit in many areas over Vince, but you're still going to see a lot of redundancy and a lot of the same. It's sad to say that, but we're already seeing it. But there's some areas that will be improvement. That's the good news. There's going to be other areas you're going to still see Vince because that's Paul Levesque McMahon. He learned everything from him. And he still goes to him for advice, he said. Yeah, JR9, black and gold just became stale. Paul Levesque just ran out. He ran out of everything. And he was getting actually ill from it. He was actually starting to get physically worn out. Swift 718. I do agree though, man. Yeah, a lot of changes would have occurred. A lot of simplistic ones. It would have been a better battle. But the writing was on the wall. AEW was the new cool kid in class. In school. This Danny Palmer is actually bringing it to Lola. Not that Lola is a superstar yet anyway, so easily Danny Palmer could win this match. I don't expect that. Whoa, Danny Palmer! Look at Danny Palmer saying, hey, if you're going to give me 5 minutes on national TV, I'm going to fucking electrocute the world. Electrify the world. Don't electrocute the world. That's not nice. Oh, there's Lola. That's a submission right there. Tap out. Save yourself. Just tap, kid. Just tap. Oh, she turned into a fruity roll-up. Danny Palmer's got some moves. Oh, a boot to the face. Just stay down. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Lola Vice wins this match. Yeah, JR9. Danny Palmer just put herself on the map tonight. I was having some fun with her, calling her a jobber, but damn, that was pretty good. Yeah, John 10, it does look like Cody is going to get screwed out of that Mania position. I think we all saw that happening. It looks like it is going to be The Rock versus Roman Reigns at 40. Everything I'm hearing is that he is going to be removed. You see, even Bubba, who said that he needed struggle and adversity, it's a good thing Cody didn't win at Mania 39. Do you see what Bubba's saying now? Bubba's going, oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, there is a good chance he's not going to take on Roman at 40. It most likely is going to be The Rock. Do you think, Bubba? Start listening to BC more, man. I know what I'm talking about. 39 should have been Cody's moment. Instead, he laid down next to a rubber chicken, and 6 months later, he's got a tag team title in a non-existent division. Chase University. Oh, my right-hand man on the channel, JR9 Gaming. That's his girl right there. JC Jane is her name. Next to Thea Hale. JR9, there's your girl, bro. Carlos Ray, that's what we speak here. You know that, brother. One of my first tried and trues on the channel. Carlos Ray, man. Facts, and that's it. Facts upon facts. Stack them like bricks. Cody should have won at Mania 39, because now, look, he might not even get it. And even if he does, it won't be the same moment. But right now, Rock is first on their list. Cody is a distant second. Guys, am I missing anything on AEW? I'm kind of into this Thea Hale, Chase U. Oh, I got to switch over real quick. I haven't been over in a minute, and Sheeta is taking on Saraya, but it is still a commercial. Last time I checked, they just went into commercial. Saraya versus Sheeta for the championship in a commercial right now, guys, AEW. They're talking about the tag team battle royal next week. JC Jane demanding a round of applause. This would be a fun class to enroll into. What do you think, Jer9? Thea Hale and JC Jane. You a big fan about it? I know in your report you said you kind of like it if done correctly. Paul Heyman talking to Braun Breaker backstage, man. I got to get a swig of coffee. Hold on. Let me hear Paul Heyman. He's talking about, Paul Heyman's talking about Braun Breaker main eventing WrestleMania. Possibly, but many years from now. Oh, I missed Tony Storm again? No. Who said that? Oh, no. Chris Cooper? No. Fuck, I missed Tony Storm's commercial. Fuck. Call Roman Reigns. He talked up Braun Breaker big time. John Cena coming to the ring for this main event match. John Cena in the corner of Mello, and in the corner, Braun Breaker will be Paul Heyman. So where does The Undertaker fit into this? If this is the main event, there is an overrun, so there is a chance it'll be an entirely different segment, right, JR9? What do you think? John Cena and Mello. Check this out, bro. File that under the category of two dudes you wouldn't expect together. That was a horrible... See, the refereeing in AEW, it really... You want to put your dome piece through a brick wall. It is horrendous. Watch this dude count. Oh, they're not going to show it. Watch the counter 3. He goes to tap it because he knows he's not going to land the 3. So it's 1, 2... Who trains these referees? Get them out! Out, out, out! Leave! Bada bing, bada boom, get the fuck out the room! I cannot stand AEW officials. Fucking A. Oh man, I like Sheeta. I don't know what. That was so bad. Sheeta just kind of like did a pencil. You ever do a pencil off of a... The way this guy counts periods sucks. You ever do a pencil off the diving board? Sheeta just went to do a pencil and got kicked by Saraya. I don't know what that was. Yeah, but Big Kev, they did the gong, bro. If they do the gong for a tease and they didn't show The Undertaker, that's messed up, dude. And he's just there for the house? Because they put that on national TV. It's got to be more than just, hey, they want you to tune in. They didn't tell you the Taker was going to be there. You thought the gong was The Undertaker. It is The Undertaker. So he's got to show up tonight, Big Kev. Sheeta with a nice kick out there. What was those? Were those brass knucks? What did she just use? That was a nice kick out by Sheeta right there. Yeah. No, they did the gong. He absolutely has to be there. This is more than just They want you to think that, but he's not really going to show up. No, they literally did the Undertaker gong telling you Taker's going to be there. It's just about how do they use him. This is good to see, though. A women's match, AEW, which is not always the kindest in terms of patience with the ladies. All on their feet right now, guys. They're on their feet for this matchup. It's really good to see for Shida. Shida is actually a really good wrestler, and during the Plandem, she put that company on the back in terms of women's wrestling, and she never quite got the credit that she deserved. Oh, we're in a fruity roll-up right now. A fruity roll-up! A fruity roll-up! Roll-up! And new AEW Women's Champion of the World, Shida. The confetti is blasting off. A second new champion on Title Tuesday. Shida has once again become AEW All Elite Wrestling Champion of the World. Oh, man. Hey, as a big Shida fan, if you will, man, it's good to see. I don't know about passing the title around as much as they are. Saraya just won it at All In, didn't she? So I don't know about a few weeks later giving it right back or just taking it off of her. But hey, it's Shida. I love it. Shida has become the new champion of this world for the ladies, man. Hikaru Shida. I love it. Good job, girl. Saraya is shocked in tears. Saraya Paige has always sold her losses beautifully. That's something she does really good, is sell. That is a big title change because I didn't think that was going to happen. I really thought they were going to string Saraya's reign out. There was a couple of possible dates. I saw her dropping that. Guys, that's 3 roll-ups for AEW. They have to get creative with their finishes. Orange Cassidy wins his title on a crucifix roll-up, just holding Phoenix down. Shida just won via roll-up, literally winning the championship. And then I believe Hangman Page was defeated by Switchblade Jay White via a roll-up. And I call anything that is just holding your opponent down a roll-up. Anything that doesn't have a finisher or a move to daze you, not just knock you out, but at least daze you, that I call a roll-up. Wow, man. A new champion. Shida has just gotten the championship over in AEW. She has just defeated Saraya, guys. This is a waste of airtime, telling people, oh, I love Sky Blue. She is so beautiful, and she's got one of the best, I don't even care if this is PG or not. She's got one of the best asses in the business, man. Sky Blue. Jay Lethal. I love Jay Lethal. One of my favorites in the world of pro wrestling. It sucks that Jay Lethal is always stuffed on shows that nobody's watching. Guys, in case you're wondering, Rampage and Collision both pulled under 400,000 viewers this week. 350 again for Collision. 350,000 viewers for Collision with no WWE pay-per-view. Wow. Or one of the 2 weeks. It was 320 something and then 350 something. One of them with no WWE competition. The other one was with, Fastlane. The fuck are we talking about? They have to find a way to make Collision and Rampage must-see. The only way to do that is to consolidate the 2 shows into one. You guys know I'm right. If you're a diehard, tried-and-true AEW fan, the only way this is going to work is to make it one show. Make Rampage legit. Don't worry about a 3rd show. Don't do many things mediocre. Do one thing really good. I like Collision better than Dynamite half the time, so you know what I would do? Consolidate Rampage and Collision, just have Collision. Move it off of Saturdays and hope for the best. Fuck it. Put Collision head-to-head with SmackDown. You can't do any worse than 350,000 viewers, guys. 2 weeks in a row. You can't just blame WWE pay-per-views. 2 weeks, 350 and less. Put them up against SmackDown and say, fuck it. And let's do what we're doing right now every Friday night. I bet you bare minimum they get 500,000 viewers on a bad night. On a bad night. Asuka backstage. Everybody is freaking out because they get to meet Asuka. Yeah! There's my girl. That's one of my favorites right now. Tiffany Stratton. I'm shutting the fuck up and I'm letting Tiffany Stratton talk. Take her to the Tiffany top. She said toodles. Never did I think somebody that says toodles would be badass. I'm telling you guys right now, Tiffany Stratton, don't let the Barbie appearance fool you. She's one of the best professional wrestlers for the ladies in the world right now. I'm telling you right now, I feel she is better than Charlie Flair. I will stick by that comment. And she's still so damn new. Bada bing, bada boom. Tag Team Battle Royal. Next week, winner faces Tony D and Stacks for those tag titles at Halloween Havoc. Tegan Knox versus Valkyria. Next week. Paul Heyman now coming down the aisle. Yeah, JR9 Stratton is fucking amazing, man. JRG. Stratton versus Flair in a moonsault match. You can't beat Tiffany's moonsault. The only one that would come close, Io Sky, Io Shirai. The over the moonsault. She hits that flesh clean, right into a pin most of the times. So Io versus Stratton, sign me up. I'll pay double. I'll pay triple. I'll pay quadruple. And Gruss, if you put them into that pudding match, Gruss 512, I'll probably pay 10 times the amount. Paul Heyman introducing us to Mr. Braun Breaker. Go over to AEW real quick. Hold on. I love this switch. Oh, MJF. Hold on. Who's he talking to? Adam Cole on the phone? Can you hear me now? He didn't pay his Verizon bill, man. Adam Cole's in the middle of nowhere. It's the scissor people. The Acclaimed. Yo, listen. Daddy Az. Oh, those are the three that are going to join MJF for the 8-man tag match. Is that going to be next week or this weekend?
We started wrestling together. I've known him for 10 years, and he's my friend. I know he doesn't have a lot of friends, but he's my friend, and I think he needs our help. Plus, I like when he plays hard to get.
I don't get that. I like when he plays hard to get. I don't understand. That was a little awkward. That was a little light in the loafers there. I don't understand that. The Acclaimed was like, I like when MJF plays hard to get. That was a little weird to BC, but all right. I'm going to stay away from the scissoring for now after that. It was a little awkward. This fucking dude looked at the camera and says, plus, I like when he plays hard to get. Okay. Awkward. That's when I switched the channel over to NXT. Mello versus Braun Breaker main event. Let me get another swig of coffee if you guys don't mind. Hold on. Man, I wish Tiffany Stratton was wrestling tonight, man. I wish you guys could see. I wish you guys could see Tiffany wrestle, man. She is amazing. Big Kev, that was beyond fruity. I don't understand that at all, dude. That was uncomfortable. He looked at the camera. I thought the other one was gay, too. Not that dude. Right? I thought the smaller dude was actually gay. I didn't think the other guy was. But he looked at the camera and said, I like when he played. Maybe it had nothing to do with it. I don't know. That was weird, man. Listen, I don't understand a lot of 2023, guys. I guess I'm just I'm the old guy on the bench now. Back in my day, I knew what a man was and a woman. Back in my day, a man was a man and a woman was a woman. Today, I don't know who is who. Coffee is kicking in, man. Coffee's kicking in. Oh, we got a commercial break. NXT. Pitcher in pitcher. Paul Heyman has actually given some wisdom over to Bronson Breakker. Love it. Lorenzo, you feel me on that, bro? I don't know, man. 2023 for somebody the age of BC. I'm not that old, but I ain't a spring chicken anymore, you know? So 2023 is a weird universe for BC. That's why I just work my ass off, mind my own business, whoop ass, stay amplified. I don't fuck around with the rest of the world, bro, because it's a little fruity for BC these days. Oh, there's a dinosaur in the ring. Christian is out there with a dinosaur. This guy is gonna bite you. He's like a Brontosaurus. He's a Luchasaurus. That's like something Vince McMahon. You guys ever see Beyond the Mat? When Darren Drozdov is in his office and they're coming up with this gimmick. He's gonna puke. They're gonna call him Puke Drozdov, right? He's gonna puke. And Vince McMahon is screaming that in his office, and the guy actually pukes, Darren Drozdov. He just passed away this year, I believe, too. Much love to Darren. He was paralyzed in the ring taking on D'Lo Brown. It was a botch. He fell. He was paralyzed. He just passed away. But Vince McMahon, he's gonna puke. Imagine Vince McMahon pitching this dinosaur. You're gonna be the Luchasaurus. Not a Brontosaurus. You're gonna be a Luchasaurus. Damn you to hell, you freaking dinosaur. I hate dinosaurs. You're gonna be a Luchasaurus, and you're gonna destroy all the dinosaurs. Where's my doofus son-in-law? Help the dinosaur, you doofus. We're gonna call you the Doofasaur. Because you're a doofus and a dinosaur. You're a doofasaur. You're a doofasaur. Told you guys, the coffee is hitting, guys. The coffee is hitting. We're still in pitcher over in NXT, by the way. I gotta get another swig of coffee. I don't want to start breaking equipment. Christian says, I do not need you, Mr. Edge Copeland. Oh, he brought up Beth Phoenix. You did not, motherfucker. You did not bring up Beth. Oh, he bringing up the whole fam. This is Uncle Jay. You can't do that, Uncle Jay. What in the world? He said, put some clean sheets on the bed because your new dad is coming home, girls. I think he was talking about Edge's, like, fucking wife and daughters? Who is holding Edge? Edge just hit the ring. Nick Wayne. I'm still trying to find out what a Nick Wayne is, but he's holding the leg of Edge. That's funny. In 2023, Nick Wayne is a pro wrestler in a top organization. In the 80s, Nick Wayne would be what's called a ring boy. Oh, this is one of the most animated referees in the industry. I cannot stand this. His name is Bryce Remsburg or something like that. He is so over animated. This dude steals the show. The referee is never supposed to steal the show. We're supposed to notice you, but not see you. Doesn't make sense? Think about it. That's what a referee should be. Notice you, but don't actually see you. Edge is hulking up. He's gonna puke. He's gonna take on the dinosaur. The bell rang. Watch this referee, guys. But I mean, I don't want to take away from the match, but watch how animated this dude is. It's so obnoxious. In tag matches, it's the best. He just stands in the corner and he does the Macarena, acting like he's telling orders. He's like, Macarena, hey, Macarena. Nobody's listening. It's a tournament. Look at him fucking jump into his count. Look at him hold it. You kicked out? Oh my God. All right, I'm having too much fun now. I got to switch back over to NXT, see how this main event is going. Braun Breaker has the advantage. Every time I see Paul Heyman, he's getting grayer, guys. Guys, Paul Heyman is getting grayer by the day. Now, I understand he stopped coloring his hair, but I didn't think it would happen like every show. JGR, I was not a fan of their first time around to the level that most people were. It's not a match that interests me. So I knew when this was called, it wasn't going to interest me as much as other people, but I do understand why a lot of people enjoy this type of matchup. Braun and Mello does nothing for me. I'm still trying to really get behind Mello's matches. With the Dragunov, I loved it, but I don't know how much of that had to do with the Dragunov. So I think it's just the right people that Mello is in there with. I'm really enjoying Trick Williams lately, guys. Out of nowhere, who would have thought the sidekick is who I'm enjoying more than the main event guy? I'm really enjoying Trick Williams. Oh, look at Braun Breaker. Right in front of John Cena, about to do the breaker knuckle shuffle. The 5 breaker shuffle. John Cena's like, really, dude? Oh, that was a nice jump up super kick by Mello. I got to give the guy some props on that one, I tell you that much. All right, I want to go have some fun with fucking AEW and check out fucking Bryce's work here. Look at him. He just holds his hand there. What are you going to do? Hold on. Oh. 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 This guy. Oh. Watch the referee in AEW. You'll have a lot of fun with this. I don't know if he went to referee schooling, if somebody taught him how to be a ref, or did he go to like an acting class? He's actually behaving right now. This might be one of the best fucking Bryce jobs I've seen in a long time. Bryce is unamplified right now. All right, maybe hey, we'll take it. Maybe he is learning. Who knows? He's got to stop freezing like that. Move your arms, man. Going back to NXT. NXT chant for NXT's main event over on AEW's main event. Edge and Luchasaurus, they are on their feet. So these are not the climactic points of either match, even though it is officially 10 p.m. Eastern time. 2 hours is done. If you guys didn't know, NXT has an 8-minute overrun. Oh, that was a botch. Braun was falling backwards. Mello didn't go in time, and that almost broke Braun's leg, man. Mello fell like on the side of his leg. Braun felt that. You know it, dude. There's an 8-minute overrun for NXT. So what Tony Khan did is he has a 10-minute overrun tonight, guys. He has 2 extra minutes. So I don't know if Paul Levesque McMahon was allowed to get a few extra minutes because it's all about who gets the last visual tonight. Braun just fucking caught Mello in the air by his throat and then power slammed him. John Cena's jumping up like a cheerleader. AEW is in a picture-in-picture commercial. So basically, guys, both shows are right now in their overrun period. Did you guys see what Tony Khan did, too? When Paul Levesque McMahon secured a half an hour commercial-free first half an hour? Hold on, I'll tell you the story in a second. Braun just grabbed the steel steps. Cena grabbed them from Braun. Solo Sikoa, the bloodline, just arrived. Solo and John Cena are battling up the rampway. Mello and Braun now on the outside. Mello gets the knees into the dome piece of Breaker. So when Triple H got the half an hour commercial free, Tony Khan called Turner Networks, told him what was happening. They gave Tony Khan a half an hour commercial free. Mello don't miss. Hold on, but he's near the ropes. I think he's... Bro, Mello just defeated Breaker 1, 2, 3 simplistically. There's enough time for The Undertaker, 6 more minutes. But Mello just defeated Breaker. That's great for Mello. I don't know how many more losses Braun Breaker can take. By the time he gets to the main roster, is anybody going to give a shit? After the match, he just speared Mello. But you're not going to be a badass every time you lose the match and then play the sore loser. Braun Breaker's status and his stock is dropping by the day. Braun has to leave NXT immediately. This shit is unacceptable. So Tony Khan got a half an hour commercial free, and then he said, "You want to be a dick?" in a meme. So he was talking to Paul Levesque. I think Undertaker is going to come out and choke slam Braun Breaker, correct? There it is. The gong just hit. Undertaker is on his way out. Oh, the American Badass. He did say he was not going to return as the Undertaker Deadman character. The American Badass is on his way out. Old school Kid Rock blasting through Orlando. And there he is, Mark Calloway, The Undertaker, on NXT. It's a small aisle, don't fall off the bike. You probably could have just walked or used Matthew Riddle's scooter. I hear he's not using it these days. Oh, come on, it's a small little joke. So anyway, while Undertaker is getting in the ring to do some business with Breaker, Tony Khan said, "So you want to be a dick?" with a meme from like a movie or something. So of course he's talking to Paul Levesque McMahon. You want to be a dick? I'm also going to go a half an hour commercial free. So for anybody that tells you this isn't a war between Paul Levesque McMahon and Tony Khan, look at what happened tonight. Because Tony Khan ain't happy about it, and Paul Levesque had this vendetta since he got booted from Wednesdays. Look at freaking The Undertaker, bro. Bro, I gotta switch real quick because this is what I do as a wrestling fan back in the Attitude Era as well. I gotta see what AEW is doing. We're still in just a dinosaur match. There's a fucking dinosaur on AEW, and over in NXT, we got The Undertaker. Holy shit chants busting out through Orlando. You listen to me, old timer, says Breaker. There's only one badass around here. You understand me? This would have been much better if Braun won the match. Braun just loses the match and he's acting like he's the king shit. I can't stand Braun losing matches anymore. JR9, it's unacceptable from here on out, bro. I'm not buying into it. He has to win every fucking match going forward. He said, one day you're going to be a very special talent, but that ain't today. That'd be funny if he said that. That ain't today. Yeah, I love it. That's an old country western song. One day you're going to be great. That ain't today. And he just laid a right hook onto Breaker. Are we going to get a choke slam? I don't think he's going to do a tombstone pile driver because that's a lot of leg work and he's got bad knees. But he is going to do the choke slam. Oh, Braun Breaker with the ups. That's all about how you sell it. I've seen some horrible choke slams because dudes can't get up. Braun Breaker just catapulted to the sky. Holy shit chants after that choke slam. You still got it. That's what I'd be fucking chanting, bro. They got 1 minute left on their overrun. Then they got to go to a Chuckles show. That little freaking stupid doll Chuckles. Oh boy, here we go. Good show, by the way. That's back in the 80s. Life lessons for Braun Breaker as he's knocked out by The Undertaker. Taker! Man, and that's why you'll never see wrestlers like this today. They're just a different breed, guys. They're bred differently back in the day. And no matter how bad you try, which is what we want, you just can't recreate these dudes. Same thing with Edge over in AEW, which I'm going to switch to in a second if it's not already over. But there's no way The Undertaker's on the TV and you're not glued to that. NXT just went off the air. Undertaker. Now, I believe Khan still has 2 minutes, correct? Yes. See, Khan, man. Khan knew that they had an 8-minute overrun. So Tony Khan said, I'm going to up you 2 and I'm going to be the last visual. So AEW, man, this is a very big, small victory. They're still on the air live. They're going to get a nice overrun audience from this. Know how we know? A lot of us right now are doing it. Edge versus Luchasaurus. Luchasaurus with a choke slam onto Edge. 1, 2. There's no way Edge is losing his first match. That would be the booking botch of the century. Commentary is right now welcoming the new audience, guys. If you're listening to commentary, they're welcoming, they know that NXT just went off the air, so they're welcoming in what's most likely going to be thousands of extra viewers on that overrun. James Shrimp Fajitas, I'm trying to find out what a Nick Wayne is. I understand he's got talent, but how many great wrestlers are in the wrestling world today? Almost all of them are great. I don't know what's captivating me to a Dan Garcia today. I don't know what's captivating me to a Nicholas Wayne. There's a lot of these kids, they're starting to look the same. Whatever happened to Taz's kid? He was getting a mega push, and then all of a sudden he entered mediocrity. Hook was his name. Hook looked like he was going to the stratosphere. Then Hook became mediocre. A lot of these kids just look like they're going to a high school science class, but they're pro wrestlers, man. They look like kids in a teeny bopper movie. You know what I mean? Like Hook, Nicholas Wayne, Danny Garcia. You put them all, it's either a really bad version of a boy band or a really cheap version of a 1990s teeny bopper movie. It's not shade. It's just like, man, would I walk past them in a supermarket and not think twice that they're a pro wrestler? Probably. You know? It's kind of sad. Orange Cassidy literally has a backpack, right? We talk about going to school. Half of these wrestlers today look like they're just going to school instead of going to a wrestling ring to fight. Orange Cassidy's gimmick is literally a backpack. That's true. I forgot about that, bro. Christian came down to the ring, went to hit Edge with the championship. Instead, Edge hit Luchasaurus with the belt, threw it back to Christian. Nick Wayne was distracting Bryce. And it looks like Edge is about to hit the spear for the 1, 2, 3. I hope AEW, they have an audience right now, man. NXT's audience, everybody's watching. So I hope this doesn't just end with the pinfall. I hope there's a big part to this story, man. I hope there's a lot of creativity. And something tells me there's not going to be. Most likely, it's going to be a pinfall and a celebration of the face. Spear, Edge just beat Luchasaurus. I didn't need a 20-minute match to tell me that Edge was going to beat Luchasaurus. But it looks like the crowd in attendance is golf clapping. All right. It's not a big pop. It's a golf clap. It's Edge. We respect Edge. And now it looks like Christian is just going to talk shit on the ramp and Edge is going to celebrate. Something has to happen. There you go. Who's in there? Nick Wayne. There you go. Take him out. There you go. I didn't want to just see the face celebrate. Stop that shit. That's what we've been doing nonstop in World Wrestling Entertainment. Stop. It's okay to have the heels, the villains, whoop some ass and take us off the airwaves. Oh no, the faces are gonna fuck. Now it's just gonna be more faces. Bryan Danielson is whooping everybody's ass. There you go. Luchasaurus took him out. Christian, I hope there's not a third guy that comes out and takes out the heels. Oh no, is this Claudio Castagnoli? Who is that? Is that fucking Cesaro Claudio? In Wheeler, Utah? End in a brawl then. I'm fine with that. Don't have the faces just annihilate the heels. Please. Make us care to tune in next week to see faces win, right? Or faces get the upper hand. Christian is great. Christian was literally dragging the foot of Bryan Danielson to choke him out. Pretty badass. See, commentary is fucking up right now. They're talking about what an amazing night this has been, thanking everyone. Just call this. Just act like there's anarchy. Edge with another spear on Nicholas Wayne. Oh, Bryan Danielson is tapping out Christian in the middle of the ring. Christian versus Danielson TNT Championship. Danielson winning the TNT title. I don't know about that. And we just went off the air. All right. All right. So they just ended with a brawl. Nothing that's really going to make you need to tune in next week unless you really want to see Christian and Danielson. 3 letters in the chat right now. If you guys were switching back and forth like BC, who won the night? We're going to find out for sure in the ratings tomorrow. Who won the night, guys? NXT, AEW. 3 letters down below. Hit it. Hit it. Don't be shy now. Hit it, unit. I want to send a big shout out to by the way, to Swift 718 with another 20 spot. Brooklyn! Swift 718, bro. Another big swig to you, dude. I understand one point of disconnect for me was when Vince stopped bringing up talent as a direct. One translation from NXT and started changing them, but taking away their strong assets. I felt I never invested years for nothing. Yeah, there's no doubt Vince screwed up as well, but Paul Levesque was not making him money. I think people have to understand that. So guess what? Whoever's running the actual company is going to make the final call if the person under him isn't making him any money. So I hear you, but business is business, Swift. And Paul Levesque wasn't handling business, and fortunately, Vinnie Mac had to come in and take over and make things even worse for a period of time. But it's because Levesque lost his way, unfortunately. But I hear you, Swift 718, but that's what happens when Paul Levesque McMahon is screwing up. And Vincent Kennedy McMahon is not going to bail him out, and then you're going to get Vince McMahon's booking, which is fucking horrible in its own way. So then you have Paul Levesque and Vince McMahon fucking it all up, and that's NXT. Black and gold, booted from Wednesday nights. Sucks. Colin, 2-spot. Remember, Struggle University for IW. Struggle in adversity, Colin, is what we were told. And now it looks like The Rock is going to be taking on Roman at Mania. And even if it is Cody, you're still never going to get the moment like 39. You're just going to be left with the image of Cody in a rubber chicken. NXT, a lot of you guys are saying NXT. Oh, I can do a poll, can't I, guys? Oh, I can do a poll right now, man. Hold on, let me see if I can... Oh, okay. I'll do a little poll. NXT was so damn stacked. Did NXT win the night? Hold on, guys, if you don't mind. All right, so guys, in the chat, in the next 10 seconds, I'm going to start a poll. Did NXT win the night? Simple question. So if you don't mind, just takes a moment, smash yes if you think NXT won the night, no if you think AEW won the night. I need at least 100 of you guys to participate within the next 30 seconds. Oh, we're already over 100. That only took 1 second. You guys rock, man. It only took 1 second, man, and I have over 100 votes. I'm going to let that stay up for a couple minutes, though, if you guys don't mind. I want to go over the remaining super chats. Joker 716 5-spot coffee. Breaker said it doesn't matter. He's breaking whoever's in his way. I bet the Undertaker comes to test that theory. Joker, that was sent before, obviously, and you were a billion% correct. That's exactly what ended up happening with the Taker and Breaker. You bring up a good point, though, Joker 716. Breaker was talking such a big game. I'm going to break whoever's in my way. It doesn't matter. And he loses to Mello again. And he's been doing nothing but losing. You talk such the big game, you got to start winning matches. Joker, I appreciate the coffee, man. JL, 2-spot coffee. So they had Braun lose and then get embarrassed. What the fuck? Yeah, Braun Breaker is being booked like an absolute chump bitch. And by the time he gets to the main roster, sadly, BC and a lot of you guys, we're going to look at a jobber, man. Because everybody will have beaten him. Some people 2 or 3 times. Guys, you have to stop. I'm done with Braun Breaker losing matches. I'm done. Whether he goes to the main roster or not, I am done with Braun Breaker losing matches. Miles Angel, 5-spot coffee. What up, Miles? I appreciate you. Salute, BC. Glad I watched this dope night with the unit. I'm glad to have you on board, Miles. I remember you from the past, too, so you're not new to the unit. So good to see you up in here again. Miles Angel, I appreciate the coffee and you being a part of this epic stream tonight, AEW and NXT. DC Lanyard, by the way, 7-month gold card channel membership. I want to give a shout out to DC Lanyard, 7 months strong. I feel like NXT won, but I also feel like they should have used less main roster and past stars. I really wish Tiffany Stratton was on tonight. Me too, DC Lanyard. The stars made it more fun, but I totally agree. It took a lot of spots away from some of these younger kids. And on top of that, people like Tiffany, who could have been using this stage in that ring, showing the world who might not know Stratton what she can do. So I totally agree with you, DC Lanyard. Good to see you up in here, man. I appreciate you. And the membership, top notch, DC Lanyard. Christopher Blackshear, 2-Spot Coffee. Did you see my 9-month membership, BC? I didn't, man. I was juggling 2 shows and doing my own show live, Christopher. So I wasn't able to see it, bro. What did it say? Give me the gist in the chat. Christopher Blackshear, because I appreciate you, dude. Always good seeing you up in here, and I appreciate your membership. You know that. I didn't get to see some of the membership chats, man. I was trying to juggle a bunch of things. Guys, over 200 votes. You guys are saying NXT won by a landslide, 78% to 22. I'm going to end the poll right there. NXT put a Wabakin on AEW is what the unit is saying. So let me end the poll. The results will be up in your chat within the next 15 seconds. 77 to 22 is what BC has. To TR Man, 4-month membership. Salute BC. Salute TR Man, 4-month membership. I appreciate you, dude. Good to see that gold card. TR Man. Derek Fleming Jr. with a 2-Spot Coffee. TK saw Taker and said, dang it, go brawl, all of you. I know, that's the thing about Khan. He had the 2-minute extra overrun. So NXT had 8 minutes. TK had 10. He got the W there, man, with the amount of time he got. JR9 Gaming, JC just tweeted, Jace you instead of Chase you. That's G. Oh, I like that. I like that, JR9. Jace you. That's good. She's got it up here. I like that. Guys, much love and respect. I'm going to let you go about your Tuesday night now. I know a lot of you guys got either work or school or things you got to do early in the morning. I hear you on that. There's not enough hours in the day. I hope to some point tomorrow maybe have an upload for you. I have so much that has to be taken care of. I moved a lot of things from today to tomorrow because I knew I had 3 uploads. I covered the NFL's Green Bay Packers this morning, the Raw review earlier today, and then this live stream. So I put up 3 uploads for you guys today. Hopefully you enjoyed them. Hopefully I entertained you guys, man. Because I really do appreciate you guys, especially the gold carders up, man, that show that kind of love and appreciation to the channel every month. To you guys, I got to give a proper salute to every single gold card up in here. Salute. Jeremy Best, get that shit, brother. These are comfortable. The BC merch is really comfortable. Anybody who owns the merch will tell you, man, it is soft. You can wear it in the summer or the winter, and it's just going to feel great. So get that merch, man. I appreciate you, Jeremy Best. Mike Coldren was up in here, by the way. Kimberly Walters, Batty Banks. There was a lot of gold card members I wasn't able to give a shout out to. Pimp Jesus. And to Renee G, Carlos Ray, Alicia Vukovic, obviously JR9 Gaming, James Miller, James Shrimp Fajitas, DC Lanyard, Gruss512. To all my gold cards, to all my red team, even if you're not a channel member, thank you for an awesome night tonight, man. This is how I used to always enjoy pro wrestling. The remote in my hand and 2 brands battling. It brought the best out of one another. So for those that say, just enjoy wrestling, no, we don't have to just enjoy wrestling. We want to be captivated by wrestling. We want to be entertained by it. You can go and enjoy golf or badminton or a Rummikub or Monopoly championship. You can enjoy a shower, a nice Italian meal, some sexy time. Enjoy. I want to be entertained by my pro wrestling. And tonight, I feel both companies, they could have done a lot more, both of them, yes. but I feel they had to up their game against one another. Multiple title championships changed hands tonight for AEW. Main roster explosion in NXT. Man, I miss these type of nights. Till next time, and there will be that next time. Top guys, we're out. BC saying check you. Peace! Salute! Salute, unit!